Alright guys, Eddie the Block here, the Relic Extractors, coming to you Saturday, June 18th. It's probably around 2 o'clock in the afternoon, something like that. I was just walking in. My buddy Nate's down deep in the hole over there, out towards, closer to the front where we park. Here with Chef Annie, she's over there.
Got my shirt on.
I gotta stay far away. She doesn't want her swollen face too much on camera. She had a root pulled out of her jawbone the other day, so she's in a little bit of pain still. She's going to be probably skipping out of here in a little bit to go do a little bit of local shopping up here while I'm digging. John was here yesterday, and he left a couple things behind. He got a smoker of a Cobalt bottle, which I will be attaching to this video with the cleanups. And he left this nice Liquizone, manufactured only by the Liquizone Company, Chicago, USA. So I'll be taking that. And then this Triple D was it is actually a poison. I've seen them listed before on eBay, and doesn't seem to be anything wrong with that, so I'll take that one too. And he left like a couple ink barrels, some slicks, pickle, SB Goff cough syrup with the partial label on it. Let's see if we can save that at all. Just a couple other little odds and ends. This one here, what is this? It's broken that he left here. Tarrant, T-A-R-R-A-N-T, Tarrant and Company, Drug Company, New York. Yeah, I dug that last week. So yeah. Other than that, there's Dr. Pritchard's Castoria. Dr. Pitchers, not the usual ones. Still kind of common. Lee and Perrins, Orange County, Evans Ale, and just a nice turn mold 1870s, early 1880s whiskey. And so that's about it, what he left behind. So there's the hole. I'm going to concentrate in this area again, right around in here. Maybe knock that down a little bit right here, that little shelf area. Maybe, I'm not positive because it's been kind of holding everything up. And we'll get into it when we start finding some stuff. So stay tuned. Alright guys, just cleaning out this little section here. Almost to the bottom where we left off. The rust layer is pretty much right underneath this. Yeah, a little bit up in here, but the majority of it is down about another 4 to 6 inches down in here. So I just decided to take a little breather, and because I'm reaching down in there with the long handle shovel, I got to make some more room here to get my roundish figure down in there. So but anyway, so this shelf right here I was just showing you before from up top, I started scraping it off a little bit to have a place to rest my phone here in between recordings, and set it on this nice rubber mat, one for my phone and one for my rear end here. And then as I was scraping away, I got a bottle sticking out right here, so I'm gonna loosen it up a little bit, and we'll be right back for a live pull. Stay tuned. Alright guys, we got it loose enough to pull. I can't, this side here, the underside isn't embossed, so I don't think it's embossed, but let's see. It does have a partial label on it. Oh no, it is embossed. It's a Paul Westphal auxiliator for the hair, like a hair tonic. So far, yeah, Annie, it's looking good. It's even got a partial label on it.
Yeah, it seems like a couple things coming out of here.
So there you go. First find of the day by mistake. They're relatively common, but they're a nice bottle. I just had a feeling with the way that panel was and the way this edge was here. So, and there's a little bit of the label. Really hard to read, but got a bunch of water in it. All right, stay tuned. We'll be back. All right, guys. No, Annie, you don't got to be quiet. She says I'll shut up. I'm getting down in here. I'm starting to hit some glass on this side. I can't really turn this way. It's just the way the hole is dug. So I chipped away a little bit at the ceiling right here, and I'm going back towards the right-hand side. And as I do that, I see a bunch of copper hanging down. Right there, copper wire. I'm not worried about that right now. But I started sweeping this way, and I'm thinking it's probably just an olive oil bottle by the way it's kicked up in there. If it is, it's a really nice colored one. So I'm going to be working that way anyway, so I'm going to... Where'd it go? There it is. So I'm going to try and get that out first, and then I'm going to chip in that direction of this bottle right here. So stay tuned, and we'll see what it is. All right, guys. Slow. This is a slow go. I'm basically laying on my right side with my feet down in the hole. Just still trying to work that way, and I don't think it's ready to pop you out yet. It still seems a little tight, but there's a stoneware jar right there in front of my foot. You can see it right there. So see if I can get it a little loose. I doubt I'm going to be able to fit down in there to pull it out for you guys to see it being pulled live, but we'll show it to you once I get her out. So hopefully it isn't broken. I do see what might be a small chip on the base, but I can live with that if that's all it is. And I'm marking right into that dark rusty spot right there, so let's see what we can do and get this thing pulled. All right, stay tuned. Yeah. I mean, I'm all right. No, it isn't anything I couldn't crawl out of here. All right, guys. So, yep, good piece of stoneware. Let me back my rear end up a little bit because I got little pieces falling off and hitting me, just in case. Let me just at least scoop my rear end up out of the hole. All right. So that stoneware was a good one, and it's got a lot more stenciling on it than what you see. It's just really dirty. I'm gonna have to let this thing soak. I don't have this size. This is kind of squatty. I've never dug one like this before. It's a James Kyler and Sons marmalade. Got the Medal of Merit in Vienna in 1873. So like I said, yeah, I'm gonna have to really clean that off. As far as I can tell, there is no damage on it at all. What I thought was the base here is actually the rim, and it's fine. There's like nothing wrong with it. I don't even feel any chips on the base. No chips on the base either. So this just needs a really good cleaning. And sorry about that glitch there. I don't know what happened with that. Maybe just moving the camera a little bit. So, yeah, we'll get back at it. So, if all else fails, this is my find for today. Makes me a happy camper. All right, stay tuned. All right, guys. Oh, this is so hard and awkward. No doubt in my mind, whatever this was, it's got to be some type of pitcher. You can see where the handle was broken off right there. And it's got some really cool iridescence to it. Almost like carnival glass, but this is way older. Really fancy crisscross pattern there, and a rib shoulder right here where my fingers are. No doubt in my mind that this would have been an open paneled piece. So, it's been in here dirty like this, broken for a while, obviously. I don't see any other pieces to it. I'm going to be a little skeptical about finding it, but I just figured it's really cool looking, something worth noting. And you can see that, like the nice twist there in the neck of that too. That's really cool. That's a shame that piece is broken. All right, we'll get back at you. Stay tuned. All right, guys. I just pulled this out. I was kind of in the ceiling down there where my foot is. And I'm pretty positive. Matter of fact, I would say I'm 99% positive. This is the jar that goes to the Riker lid that I dug last week when John and I came up here late in the afternoon. I'm just about certain that that's what this is for. So we'll find out when we get home. And also, I just noticed I almost threw out that little perfume stopper that's in there. So
reshoot this cleaner.
No, it's all right, Annie. We'll get it. All
Cleaned up.
Yeah, on the cleanup video. Annie's just been working on cleaning up that marmalade jar that I just pulled a little while ago to better read it all. But we'll get that, on the cleanup end of the deal. And stay tuned. We'll see what else we can pull out. Check that out, guys. Can you make out what that is? I knew what it was as soon as it just flopped out. Literally, right here. This top right here to where that just fell out is about 3 inches thick. I was just working my way across the hole, and I actually almost put the pitchfork through it. So we're going to pull it out. Anybody know what it is? If you don't, you will in about 2 seconds. This is only the first one I've dug out of this particular dump. All right. And it's caked pretty good. Check it out. Warner Safe Kidney and Liver Cure with the big old safe. Rochester, New York. Might be one of the common ones, but nonetheless, a well-known and collected bottle in our hobby. So, if I didn't think it was going to get any better, it just did. And there's more glass up in behind it. So I'm slowly working my way across the hole. And so the day's turning out pretty good. Check that out. That's what I'm talking about. All right, guys, stay tuned. Rochester, New York. Close to my daughter's boyfriend's neck of the woods. All right, guys, we'll be back on the next one. Things are starting to heat up. Let's keep it going. All right, guys, check it out. I can tell by the base it's a Hutch. Look at that. Let me see, what is it? There it is. Boy, that's an early one. Check it out. Early Isaac Crayons. Oh my God, I gotta try and focus this. Early Isaac Crayons. Hutch. Still has a stopper in it right there. Couple day makers. I wouldn't have known what to do with the rest of my day if I came up here this morning. So there we go. So we got the marmalade jar, the Warners, and the Isaac Crayons. Probably about 1880s, early 1890s Hutch. And we'll see what else we got coming on out of here. Right now I don't see nothing right there in this little section right here. But we'll get into it. Let's see what happens. Stay tuned. Tell you, this is turning into one heck of a day, guys. So you can see that what seems to be stoneware laying in a dish. Now, I was working my way around that dish. I'm thinking it was a small chamber pot. It is a stoneware bowl. It seems to be anyway. I'm thinking it's in pretty good shape. I mean, it feels whole so far. So then I just started knocking this right here around off the top, and check this out. I mean, Look at that. 3-footed. It's either like an urn. There's no damage on this rim here. Obviously, he's missing the top. It's got decorative handles on it. This ought to clean up really nice. There's the 3-foot, and it's got some gold leafing and what seems to be dogwood flowers. I can't see a mark on it here on the base. But wow, what a piece. What a piece. You guys are in for a treat on a cleanup video, that's for darn sure. I'm just having a good old time. Like I said, I came up here late today. I wanted to come up here this morning. Just wasn't feeling it. I was really tired. I had a long day yesterday at work, and I had my alarm set for 4 o'clock to come up here today. And you know, I would have been up here for about 5:30 or so by the time I got moving, and I just wasn't feeling it. So I did what I had to do at the house, and we came up. So there you go. Unbelievable. She's gonna want this. She's went out to get coffee and put some gas in my truck. So she missed me digging the Hutch bottle, and she missed me pulling this. I'm thinking it's a ginger jar or an urn. So we'll see if we can get that bowl out. Stay tuned. All right. So I got that bowl out, and it was just enamelware. I thought it was stoneware at first. It just didn't have that like metal scraping, squeaky sound that you normally get when you run a pitchfork or a shovel across it. So yeah, the bottom was knocked out of that anyway. But then right underneath that was this nice lady leg neck Orange County Brewing body embossed, not a shoulder embossed. These are a little bit harder to come by than the regular Orange Counties. It does have a tool top on. It's blown in mold, probably around 1910. So yeah, like I said, not as common as the other ones. I'll keep that one, probably put it up for sale. Anybody interested in it, you let me know, and we'll get back to digging. Stay tuned. Hopefully there's more to come. Yes, sir. Chef Annie just came back with a coffee for me. Says, make today amazing. Well, coming here late. She says she's my good luck charm. Every time she's with me, I find something amazing.
Friday the 13th.
Yeah, with her birthday being Friday the 13th of January. So I'm having this coffee right here, and I just decided to read what it said on the cup, and so far it's turned out amazing. She's
Saying it's an apothecary.
it might be. She's looking at that that top that I dug earlier that had the swirls in it, and it looked like it had the weird lip on it with the 3 different pore areas on it. So I'm going to finish this coffee, and then I'm going to get back down in there. You can see I did clean out quite a bit. It didn't look like I did much, but there's quite a bit of dirt moved up out of there. So, all right, guys, stay tuned. And it's getting really windy out, so maybe about another half an hour or so, and then we're going to call it a day. Maybe. It all depends on what comes out. All right, guys, just popped out this insulator. I'm not up to snuff on this is like that top hat design, you know, so it looks like a kind of like a top hat. It's got the patent date on it, November 13th 1883. It's hard to see it. Let me see here. It's still kind of laying on my side here, guys, so bear with me. There, you can see the year right there. Nice color to it. Number 24, which I think is what they call the shop number, where it was manufactured at. Smooth base, no chips or cracks. Another keeper for the day. So yeah, still working the same spot right here. Thing is, I'm getting close to where I'm tossing stuff up over to the side. So eventually we're going to have a lot of work in tossing everything back this way. But it is what it is. So just for today, I'm going to keep doing the way I'm doing. Stay tuned. Alright guys, well, I had to climb up out of there. I kind of got thumped by the clay cap. See it right there. All fell off on top of my legs, so I had to pull myself right up out of this spot right there. You can see where my rear end was sitting. Right there in that indentation. So this shelf is going to have to come down now. I'll see if John maybe wants to come up tomorrow morning and Father's Day. So I don't know, we'll see. I'm going to take it down a little bit just to see what's in it, since it's got to come down anyway. If I don't take it down, then this is going to be compromised up top here, and it's going to be too much of an overhang, so we're going to end up having to take this all down anyway. A piece of stoneware or ceramic there. And so we'll see you on the cleanups. Alright guys, thanks for watching. Remember to hit the like button and subscribe, leave a comment, and we'll be back at you soon.